Hello friends, welcome back to the Cantor's Corner. This week we read Parshat Lech L'cha, going out. We're pretty aware of the first part of this Parsha. God looks to Abraham and says, get out from where you are, go to a different place than where you were born, to a place that I'm going to show you, and great things are going to become of it. You're going to have lots of kids, you'll be full of blessing. We know the Debbie Friedman song quite well. I don't have to explain this part to you. However, there's definitely one part that really kind of got to me, and I'll chant some of it so you can see what I'm talking about. Vayhi kasher hikriv lavo mitzrayma. So when they made their way towards Egypt, Vayomer el Sarai ishto. Avram said to Sarai, Hinena yadati. Hey, I know this is the case. Ki ishat yifat mar'at. I know that you're a good-looking lady. V'haya ki yiru otach hamitzrim. So I know that when the Egyptians are going to look at you, V'amaru ishto zot v'haragu oti v'otach yechayu. They're going to say, hey, I recognize that they're a husband and wife, so I'm going to kill him and keep her alive. Presumably because the Egyptians want to be with her and want to get rid of the competition. Imri na achoti ach leman yitabli v'avurech v'hayata nashi biglalech. So let me instead say, says Avram, that I am your brother, so that as a result of this, I will live because of you. It kind of gets me a little bit how Avram is not afraid to use his wife for the purpose of surviving. Keep in mind that Sarai does more than just that. Because of Sarai, Avram and her and Sarai leave with quite a bit of material wealth of oxen and cattle and goats and sheep, all kinds of important, useful things in an agricultural society. So I have to wonder, why is Avram okay with using his wife towards a means? Is he not considering her thoughts, her feelings at all? Thinking about this some more, it made me think of, well, we're not so different in this capitalist society of ours. We're not afraid to use people for different means, especially in the corporate world and in the political world. For example, let's think back to how the DACA recipients were used as a political football, as a bargaining chip too, to try and get their own agendas furthered. Did anyone pay attention to what the DACA kids were thinking and feeling? I have my doubts. Think also, more recently, to what happened with the Amazon facilities. Yes, they increased the minimum wage to $15, but that was merely a PR move because, A, not many people are going to be able to have access to that $15 minimum wage since most of them are 1099 workers. They're not actually Amazon workers. Two, those who are able to get some access to this minimum wage increase, well, a good number of them are going to lose other benefits like stock options and whatnot, so that, in fact, Amazon overall is going to benefit cost-wise from the whole exchange, and they get a PR boost to boot. Think also about Nike and what they did with Colin Kaepernick. They're using Colin Kaepernick not because they give a darn about human rights or about furthering the issues of Black Lives Matter and whatnot, but no, it's a beautiful PR move, and it worked. It certainly worked out in their favor. So whenever people are making statements about, I care about you, persons in power, corporations, politicians, whatnot, other persons in positions of authority, I encourage you to have a healthy bit of skepticism about it, to analyze, all right, what exactly is this person saying? What are they stating that says, I care about you? Are they saying that I want to make sure that as a person who is experiencing homelessness, you're able to get some food and some water and maybe a little bit of clothing? All right, that's nice, but that's not addressing the problem at hand. Are you really caring about these people? Or are you using this as a way to to signal mayhaps that you have some small shred of humanity. If you really cared, I would encourage you to say to this person, why aren't you addressing the underlying problems, the underlying policy issues that are at hand? Demand more from these people. Don't accept the base humanitarian status that these people are giving you. Do so because I think that when the time comes for you to make such a demand on your own life, maybe if these persons are held to high standards, they will listen.